Montenegro and we are here today at the Museum of Emilio Aguinaldo.
The Aguinaldo Mansion, being labeled as the House of History, is the location of a focal point in the unraveling of the Philippine history. The original structure of the house was of nipa and thatch material, which was constructed on the year 1845. After 4 years, the mansion was then reconstructed using varieties of Philippine hardwood such as nara and camagong. Eventually, the major renovations and changes were recognized by the 1920s because of the construction of the tower as well as the symbolic balcony of the house.
Also, during this period is where the house was renovated, wherein nationalistic and Masonic symbols were designed to all parts of the house, which is prevalent in the early 20th century. Before Aguinaldo passed away, a year before that, his house was donated to the Filipino people in 1963.
The house was placed under the care of the National Museum of the Philippines and was declared as a national shrine through the Republic Act No. 4039 in 1964. The care and maintenance was transferred by the Executive Order No. 370 in 1972 to the National Historical Commission. Until now, the house still shows the vision of a free and proud nation, as it shows the ideals of the 1896 Revolution and the 1898 Proclamation of the Philippine Independence. The Museo ni Emilio Aguinaldo can be found on the ground level of the house. It shows the life of the general, the Spanish colonial period, and the Revolution and Proclamation of Independence against Spain in 1898. It also covers the aftermath of the Philippine-American War.
There are different objects in Emilio Aguinaldo's museum. The ground floor is an exhibit on the role of Cavite during the Revolution. The exhibit shows the life of Aguinaldo, also Cavite during the Spanish colonial period and the Revolution against Spain, until the Proclamation of Independence, and lastly the aftermath of the Revolution up to the Philippine-American War.
Just like the 19th century traditional bahay na bato, the living space is found on the second level of the house, which includes the living room, the bedrooms, dining area, and kitchen. The furniture from the Aguinaldo Palace are from the 19th century and early 20th century, even up to the very details of the Art Nouveau and Art Deco. Significant to this are the mesa altar, large dining table, a tie bed, and secret compartments that only the Aguinaldos are familiar with.
Ang pangalan ko ito, si Nestor. Ito ang apelyido ko.
Sayang.
Oo. Dito, ang trabaho ko naman dito, magaan lang dito. At saka dito, mga pagtanghalian, libre kami dito ng pagkain. Araw, pagka yung umaga, sa amin. At saka yung hapon, amin na rin yun. Libre kami pagkain dito. Okay naman kami rito sa loob. Walang problema kami dahil may mga kasama kami, mga sundalo at polis dito. Ang kapre na yan ay alaga ni Emilio Aguinaldo. Isang pamilya yan.
Ng kapre.
Oo. Yan ang
Alaga po ni Emilio.
alaga ni Emilio Aguinaldo yan na kapre. Yun ang sabi-sabi nila pero nagparamdam na niya sa akin. Ganyan ba? Yun lang. Parang pinabagyo yung mangga. Yung isang bisis lang naman. Sumunod na mga gabi, wala na akong naramdaman. Nagparamdam lang siguro sa akin. Kasi bagong gwardiya akong dating dito.
Ako si Bener, Lolo Bener.
Lolo Bener, hello po.
77 na kasi.
Ilang years na po kayong
Nung 27, nag-work ako dito ng hanggang 2007, 28 years. Retired na ako noon. Pero 12 years na akong volunteer guide. So total 40 years na ako dito.
Wow!
Volunteer na lang ako ngayon. Kasi nga, pahig silang andito pa rin ako. Kasi taga rito ako, tsaka inabutang kong boy si Jennifer. When he died, I'm 22, nakipaglibing ako dyan ako, 22 na ako.
Okay lang po bang itanong kung anong klaseng person po si General?
Ano siya, mabait lang. Tsaka hindi siya, anong kausapin.
Paano niyo po siya kilala?
Paano niyo po kilala talaga si Emilio Aguinaldo?
Born ako dito sa Kawit, 1942. Maliit pa akong bata, lagi na ako nandito pag June 12. Kasi pag June 12 noon, kahit na hindi pa independence, ang independence noon eh, July 4th. Dito sa Kawit merong yung, kung tawagin, Adosity Junio, yung kay General. May parada dito, dito nanggagaling ang parada, tapos andun sila yung presidente sa balcony at saka siya, kaway lang sila nakaway sa presidente, sa mga parada ng mga revolutionaryo.
Pwede po kayo magbigay ng parang brief background po ng Aguinaldo Shrine.
Ito yung bahay ng first president, ito yung first Malacanang. And dito i-dineclare ang kalayaan June 12, 1890. Ito sa gitna ng pinta. Window lang siya noon. 1900 yung added the balcony.
Tingin niyo po, bakit po kailangan bigyan importansya yung mga ganitong makasaysayang lugar na ito?
Kasi nga, lumaban sila ng face-to-face sa Kastila para makuha yung kalayaan ng mga Pilipino sa Kastila. Tagumpay naman ng laban nila at panalo. Kaya nagkaroon tayo ng kalayaan. Dahil kay General Aguinaldo. Ito nga kasi ito yung bahay ng first president. Yung mga secret passage yun. Maraming secret passage itong bahay na ito.
Bawal po ba ipakita?
Hindi naman. Itong attic ng bedroom sa Tapos may bintana dito sa dulo. By rope, bababa sila dito sa garden. Exit sa river ko ito naman anyway.
For escape.
For escape. And then yung bomb shelter,
nga
nakita yung
po,
bomb
bomb
shelter,
shelter.
glass door.
Opo.
Pero ang entrance sa ilalim ng table sa second floor. Doon sa family
Ilalim
dining
ng
room.
table. Second floor.
Mamaya makita niyo yun. Under the table, by rope ang baba. Dito ganon din, by rope din ang baba dito.
Sino pong nag-plan?
Sila. Tsaka yung
Buong
mga
pamilya.
symbolism, dati added ba din 1920, 1900. Paikot ng bahay, meron 3 star, the short during the revolution. Tapos yung mga symbolism sa ceiling, yan mamaya makita niyo yun.
Ilan po yung passages niyo dito?
Kung sabihin na mga 20, 21, gano'n. Marami kasing pinto itong bahay na ito. Ito lang bathroom and toilet, ito 5 na pinto yan.
5?
5 ang pinto. 2 doon sa hiwalay ang toilet sa bathroom. Tapos sa gitna meron 2 pa dito sa harap.
Opo.
Doon naman sa guest room, 3 pinto, bali 4. Dahil yung toilet doon, 3 pinto. Isa kay Christina, 1 for the guest room and 1 for the tower. Marami escape route. Christina Maria Carmen.
Opo.
Si Christina, youngest daughter, pang-5. Si Maria, number 4. And Carmen, number 2. Favorite daughter, kaya malaking kwarto niya.
Sabi na
Second daughter.
Second child.
Si Carmen.
Eldest child.
Bakit
Eldest
siya yung
daughter.
paborito?
Eldest daughter. Pangunang anak na babae. Kasi si Miguel ang number 1. Emilio Jr., number 3. Si Miguel, number 1, died in 1971 at the age of 75. And Emilio Jr., number 3, died in 1974 at the age of 72. Ang room ng dalawang lalaki sa 4th and 5th floor sa tower. Tumira siya rito hanggang 1986. So simula 1964, sarado itong portion nito. Kasi the agreement to the government, anak pwede pang tumira. Si Carmen lang yung healthy dito sa 3 babae, yung 2 bedridden na. So siya yung tumira dito hanggang 1986. 2 days lang, lipat sa Tagaytay, Manila dito, tsaka sa Cabanatuan, Nueva Ecija, doon sa husband niya, doon sa lupain ng husband niya. Lagi siya nagra-round. Meron siyang jeep na matulid.
Jeep na matulid.
Tsaka may hilang trailer na doon kompleto na yung pagkain, mga damit. Kasi bakasyon siya na 2 days, 3 days. So,
Tawa na lang.
Pare-pareho lang naman sila presidente, kaya lang iba-iba ang kanilang pananaw. Si President Duterte, kita mo talagang inaano niya yung drugs. Si General naman, lumabas sila ng face-to-face para sa ating kalayaan.
Aguinaldo Shrine was known for the place where the Philippine flag was first waved along with the Philippine national anthem as a sign of our independence after 300 years of Spanish rule.
It witnessed multiple generations, from diversity to unity, from war to peace, until today, standing firmly at Kawit, which was fortified by the historical events that caused great impact to our identity as Filipinos.
Because of this shrine, it was able to describe how Emilio Aguinaldo showed his love towards his family and to our country. It served as a documentary in the life of Emilio. Thus, it is composed of irreplaceable information.
Even though things nowadays are already being modernized, it is still important to look back and preserve these kinds of historical places, for it is a passage to our history. It contains treasures that can only be acquired through visiting the place and reminiscing how our predecessors fought for our independence.
Although there are a lot of unfavorable perspectives about the first president, after having entrusting the Philippines to the Americans through the Philippine-American War, General Emilio Aguinaldo is still celebrated as the face of the Philippine independence.
Very cultural yung yung factor na yung pagiging gender mo bilang anak, 'di ba? Kahit yung panganay talaga is lalaki, mas binigyan pa ng mas naging favorite talaga yung panganay, first girl, first daughter.
Highlight sa akin is yung mga signs, yung parang pinapakita talaga na patriotic na love ni Emilio Aguinaldo ang Pilipinas.
Yung symbolism ng Philippine flag. Sa poste, nasa float, yung gamit nila talaga ng ba?
Ito yung mga job na parang historian, sana mabigyan din natin.
Ayun, isa pa yun, yung mga historians. Existentialism.
Kasi nakikita natin mismo yung sa bahay pa lang yung paano yung culture nila, pero yung context nila sa family, paano sila lumaki, yung mga beliefs nila, and paano nag-develop yung pagkakaroon sa
Tsaka sobrang intact nung love ni Aguinaldo para sa Philippines sa mismong bahay. Kasi yun nga, ang daming symbolism. Simula ceiling hanggang sa floor meron.
Oo nga.
So, pagiging beliefs niya na parang nakahalo niya sa mismong architecture ng bahay.
Ito lang, based sa discussion natin, parang na-compare ko yung Aguinaldo shrine pag history ko, na dapat yung history hindi mo lang tititignan as is. Kasi may mga parts na hidden pala.
Wow! Totoo!
Tapos kumpara yun sa mga nagbabantay, yung mismo nagtutur, iba-iba rin sila ng perspective
Yeah.
sa mga